you love.
Here comes the cavalry.
I'm Detective Sergeant Rebus.
And love what you find.
Oh my gosh, it's all come down to me. Who do I choose?
Discover gripping thrillers.
You serious?
Yeah, it's looking good, actually.
Or comedy box sets.
Oh yeah, very good. I'll bring my kids. Make a day of it.
Live stream BBC TV.
Unbelievable!
And binge watch brilliant shows.
This is good. We're gonna have some fun.
The best way to watch TV.
Push the button.
BBC iPlayer.
Now on BBC Radio 4, it's time for the Tourist Trap. Today, Rajan Datta is in Paris, a city preparing for the Olympic and Paralympic Games.
It's a beautiful sunny spring morning here in Paris, and I'm cycling along the right bank of the River Seine. This used to be a busy dual carriageway, but it's been pedestrianised, so now there are only other cyclists and joggers near me. Across the way, I can see the iron-wrought structure of the Eiffel Tower, which more than a century ago was possibly the first monument ever built purely as a tourist attraction. And this summer, it's sure to be selfie central when this city hosts the Olympic Games. In this final episode of The Tourist Trap, I'll be examining claims these Olympics will be the greenest games ever. Mind you, many spectators and athletes will be flying in from all around the world for the events, so there's the carbon emissions factor to consider too. And so later, I'll pay a visit to the giant Airbus factory just outside of Bristol to see how ready aviation technology is to making a green transition, and how that may assuage my own guilt over flying and my growing air miles. Here in Paris, first of all, I want to find out what hotels can do to make tourism more responsible for their carbon and waste footprint. After all, most of us usually stay in one when we go abroad. By now, we're used to requests to reuse our towels. But what else could they, or should they, be doing? Well, for a start off, this bike I'm riding has been lent to me by Christina, co-owner with her husband Laurent of the Hotel de la Porte Dorée, and she's championed cycling as the best way to see the city, especially on such a nice spring day. Christina and Laurent have introduced a raft of changes to try and make their hotel greener.
I'm Christina Graveldinger, the owner of Hotel de la Porte Dorée in Paris, in the 12th arrondissement. So this hotel dates before the 1900s.
Tell me when you decided, let's make this a green hotel.
So when we first bought the hotel, we didn't have very much money. So we pretty much furnished the hotel in the beginning with second-hand things.
Should we step inside?
Sure,
and see
let's
some
go.
examples
Okay.
of what you implemented?
Perfect.
So here we are in the reception area.
This is the water filter that we have in the kitchen so that we can actually put filtered water in all of the rooms without buying plastic bottles. And a lot of hotels were telling us, oh, you can't have water that doesn't have a sealed cap. You have to have, plastic bottles in your room.
Hygiene, of course.
Hygiene and all that. And so we did for a week. And for a week, we have 43 rooms. That's 2 bottles of plastic in each room each day. So the garbage bins were full of plastic. So we looked, of course, very quickly for another solution. And it's not
Should we go see a typical room?
Yes, of course. Let's go.
This lovely old lift, which is very small.
How about, do you want me to let you guys go and then I'll go walk upstairs?
Cool, so I'm